Okay, we're back into it for the fourth time for the first time. 3v3 due to all these Nintendo DCs. Unfortunate, but it is still going to count for sure no matter what happens, DCs or not. We gotta keep this league moving. And so we are in a 3v3. I don't know which team possibly lost a bigger member. Both players are relatively ranked the same between Zeph and Lily, so I think it's actually pretty fair that those people are the ones that are now sitting out.
Indeed, I would say so. We got 3 down for orange, 3 up for green. Easy push to be made right here. Still no DCs 30 seconds in.
No DCs. Everyone's using pretty much midline weapons. I think people are just going for the strategy, if we can kill, we can push. So let's just not even worry about paint. Let's not even worry about the back line. Let's just kill and sit on that tower. And so far, green is already through checkpoint 1 and getting more and more kills. This could be a complete KO if they keep going like this.
Green is so scared of getting a DC that they're just like, we gotta get this done. We gotta get the KO.
Quick as possible.
Alright, it's looking good. Checkpoint 2 is almost being passed.
Wow,
it's
done. Navy's the only one coming out. Can he make this stop? He's in a 1v2 on this Clash Blaster. Not a lot of range, and he's already struggling to get them off. Does knock him off, but no splats yet. And Nugget still remains on the tower. Now Ashy's trying to get up there in time, using that in zap, but Ashy goes down. Rose left all alone. 3v1. There is the first official win.
Good work.
Well done. Good game by High Voltage.
Not to be rude, but the first official win didn't look much different than the other 3 games we
by
played.
Fusion Falcons, I messed that up.
Oh,
Yikes. I didn't see Flux in there. I was like, you know.
Yep.
Rainmaker on Piranha Pit. Yellow is in the Fusion Falcons, while High Voltage rocking their own color. They're getting the purple somehow. Maybe that will give them some good luck and take us into a game 3.
We'll see how it goes. 3v3, everyone's alive. Looking good. Oh, Rainmaker practically explored by yellow. Nugget
on the sploosh. He is a frontline slayer with that sploosh, but he also loves picking up the Rainmaker. It's this weird thing where he goes from frontline all of a sudden to backline, and just like that, again, purple getting wiped. 2 kills, and the third one goes down. Already behind. This could be the KO for the Fusion Falcons to take their first week's win. Navy going down. Siege is on a tear with these Voodoo Sculptures.
Even though Nugget, yeah, he does not play that backline like a backline at all. Oh.
Purple finally starting to get some steam. They did get a kill. That's going to help prevent the push. I think, okay, Navy is back up. I was worried he was going to DC. Nugget is a great Rainmaker user. He stays alive so well and gets these kills so well. Now he's going to the left. Now, going to the left like this, he's not going to get any points, but maybe he's going to try to use the railing. In some trouble. Does get Navy at the same time. That was kind of a weird kill there.
That was a beautiful, beautiful push. First push, 39. Well done.
It's definitely not undoable here. Ashy getting in trouble. Wolfsy was hiding. Ashy staying alive, though. Talk about Rainmaker moves.
Wow. Shoot. Dude.
Almost goes down multiple times. Still is alive, though. Now can they get some points going here?
Oh, playing conservative. He's hanging out in the back.
Maybe he's going for the coin. They do lose the Rainmakers. Now 2v2 on the map. Now Navy goes down. Siege on these Squelchers. Again, I think he's been getting a lot of kills, a lot of pressure. One of the highest ranked players on the Fusion Falcons here. He's doing a good job day 1.
I'm so sorry if I called it yellow. I'm appropriating the yellow Kazoo's favorite color. Oh, it's green. Oh, shoot.
Oh, yikes.
We need to play it in contrast.
Apparently. I hope that doesn't look green to people.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Something's wrong with your screen if that looks green, I think.
You might need to take your computer in the shop.
Alright, Rainmaker again pushed by yellow. They are pushed up Wolvesy with this armor, giving the team some protection. Does jump down and get Navy. Navy's getting taken out.
Whoa, baby!
Rose does trade. That's going to maybe give him enough time to stop the push. They got to get out here, though. Yellow has a chance to close off the game. Nugget does get killed right beforehand. Gets all the way to 7. They got to be feeling good. High Voltage got to be feeling a lot of pressure right now.
Simply a gorgeous push. Uh-oh.
Maybe falling off there. I don't know. Don't know what's going on. Okay, there we go. They're going to reset the Rainmaker.
Interesting. choice. I mean, I guess that's the right thing to do when you're that far ahead.
They're gonna reset, but again, they're having trouble to get to Nugget on this Rainmaker. I'm wondering if this is part of the Fusion Falcons plan. Just give Nugget the Rainmaker every time. Known as the Rainmaker champion, probably, of Walktheplank.
It seems like it's working well. Okay.
All right, Navy's the last one.
Goodness.
This could be it. Can they get the K-Pro out there in time? Nugget is going for the dunk, and our first win to the Fusion Falcons. Well done today with the 2-0 victory over High Voltage. Well done. There was a DC.
At the I saw it. It was the last 5 seconds.
Okay. All right, again, Operation Stars versus the Renegades. Here we go. A little bit of change here. I see Bandito's team picking up the Heavy Splatling remix, so that's an interesting choice. We'll see if that backline will give them any more luck. Tuki jumping on the tower right away and going straight down. Now, Zach, you like playing the Inzap, right?
Indeed.
What do you think about Green's choice here to use the Inzap? Do you think it's still a great weapon?
I do. I think the NZAP gives a ton of versatility if you know how to play it well, and especially if you're playing with people who you know well. You can really use it to your advantage of understanding what your team comp looks like and using it based off of the rest of your team.
Right. Tuki going full ham, again gonna go down. Spaghetti has not died yet, just using this backline to really push the tower, and the rest of the team is doing the job, keeping everyone away from Spaghetti.
There it is, there it is.
DB with the inkjet ready, will he use it? There's one kill going out. DB, I think, does go down there. Spaghetti just sitting on the tower. This one's a lot more lopsided here.
Something I noticed is it feels like they definitely were feeling out each other in the first 2 minutes of that last game, and now that they are comfortable enough with each other, they just went for it.
And Green looking for the KO. They are going to get it this time. Well done.
Well done.
A good win there by Operation Stars. They looked pretty dang coordinated out there today.
It's been bad since the server maintenance. Was there a server maintenance?
Probably. Salty with the Inzap, as we were just calling out. 11 splats.
Wow.
Highest on the team there.
Good work.
Well done there. Good game. Operation Stars taking that first win, but again, it's the best of 3, so you know. And here we go. We can see our team comps. I'm seeing some splooshes out here on the map now. That's an interesting change. One of the fastest weapons to pop the Rainmaker, although you have to get really close to it, so
there it is.
It can be a dangerous route to take.
Oh my goodness. All right. Oh, okay. Blue blows up the Rainmaker. Doesn't get it. Oh, I think that one kill from here. Even the 3 right now.
Silver playing frontline. Used to be a backline player, but I know lately has been playing a lot of frontline. Trying to use the stamp to get a kill. Does get Tuki, but goes down at the same time. Both teams are just trading. Ivy with a beautiful splashdown. Not going to get quite anybody with it, though. It looked cool.
It did. It did look very cool. I will give her that.
Ivy picking up the Rainmaker. Going to go down right after that. And 2 go down for yellow. This could be an opportunity for blue to really push up. Whole team wiped by the Renegades.
Goodness. Oh, shoot.
So we're picking up the Rainmaker. Wow, the team could protect. They got the umbrella. So we're trying to dance around. Tuki with a nice stop using that Luna Blaster, keeping the Renegades alive. A double kill for Tuki.
That was gorgeous. It's looking like it was on. We're on the same path as we were last time.
DB in a 1v2 and is surviving. He should not be winning this. Blue has the Rainmaker. Gotta go down though. They don't get any closer. Still stuck at 5.
Almost avoided that though. That would have been impressive.
And DB again. Whoa, this guy does not die. Keeps on winning. Finally, as I call it, Caster's curse right there.
Indeed, indeed.
Prime example.
Guess they're gonna take this and jump off the ledge.
I think they should. They should get some breathing room. Just maybe calm their nerves down a little bit. Reset the rainmaker as much as possible. Silver gonna go. It looked like a stamp collision. Both teams dying right there.
Sheesh. I mean, really, the Silver's team here is able to easily just kind of hold off and wait for the end of the game, but I don't think they're going to be that conservative. I think
3 minutes left is a long time to
That's
defend.
true, but 5 points remaining, that'd be hard to beat.
It's true. Pretty much the Renegades are going to have to get almost a KO here. They're going to have to get all the way to the platform. Right now in the 3v3, I like Operation Star's team comp. It really seems like they are working well together, and I think that's why they're winning. I don't think Renegades necessarily has worse players. They have just been able to use that umbrella for protection.
Yep.
They've had the ink jet, they've had the ink armor, so a couple slayer weapons, a couple more protective specials too, and I think it's really working out for them, really showing that if you have the ability, team comps, crazy enough, do work.
Yep, it is insane. It's looking pretty good here for blue still. No, oh, maybe a little.
Ooh, Bandito just slipping into the bomb there. Nice placement by Silver. Silver trying to go for the double kill. Does get the splashdown cancel with the sploosh. That is not an easy thing to do. Triple kill for Silver.
Wow.
The team captain themselves are really going hard for it. They want the KO. Just as you were saying, Zach, they ain't stopping.
Indeed. It looks like this might be the... Oh, I don't know. Oh my
Spaghetti.
goodness, the turn and burn.
Spaghetti with the beautiful twist around.
That was gorgeous.
Getting the final KO.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
We love to see it.
What a win there by Operation Stars. Much closer game there. But Operation Stars, Silver with 12 splats, DV with 11. Those Slayers were on top of it.
Beautiful.
Back to Tower Control Starfish main stage. We'll see what team comps people have chosen this time. I'm seeing a Hydra Splatling for the back line. Is that the Eliter coming out? Do I believe it? Yes, I do. This time it is Drift playing it though, and not who I thought was going to be, Luma.
Right.
Luma instead on the sloshing bucket, trying to get enough paint coverage for their team.
Okay.
Sploosh already going down for the regular gamers. 2 have gone down now for Kraken Inc. But Luma, the captain right there. Was that a triple kill?
Shoot.
Either a double or triple right there. Wasn't sure. Slosher bucket. Not a weapon I've seen used too much. But Luma is making it work here today. And now regular gamers feeling a little bit of the pressure. Attacks with a nice splashdown. Doesn't quite get the kill though. Baller, I think, still saved them.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
See a little roller battle going on the side. Cosby versus Bo. A little interesting. Roller v roller. Green still on the tower push though. Cosby trying to do something about it.
Right.
Bo finally going down there. I think that's going to end the push. They didn't get through checkpoint 1. Now, I think most people play Splatoon, so they should know. But if you don't get through the checkpoint, you have to do the entire timer over again.
Right.
And you don't score any more points. So that was a big stop just in time for the regular gamers.
Indeed. 65 though. A little bit of a lead for sure. I'm guessing what Kraken. So,
Tax getting a nice kill. Going down there to the Luna Blaster by Luma. This could be possibly the first matchup that feels really, really even so far.
Yeah, for sure. There's still, there's a comfortable lead, but definitely not at all a huge push. Still plenty of time. No checkpoints have been taken.
Now, one of the things I know I hate using the Blaster, but I know a lot of people love it for the tower control game because you can just hit people off the tower so easily with that area effect burst of the Blaster. And I think that Luna Blaster could be a good tool for them to really get the kills that they need. Although right now, regular gamers getting their first push of the split LK on that K Pro. I've not seen him use that quite that much, but A pretty good player. I'm sure he can play whatever weapons he really wants.
Okay. Oh, nice booyah bomb placement, it looks like. A lot of people out the way.
69, but they go down 2 players. Drift with a nice kill there as well, and now they're going to start their push once again. Luna only one left alive to stop it.
Oh,
67.
and take the lead.
Regular Gamers making this a game. 62 to 65. Now Tax in a fight for his life. Stays alive.
We've got to fight. We've got to match people.
This is the high intensity that we've been waiting for
Yes.
all day long. It is coming. 2 minutes left. 62 to 65.
Still no checkpoint taken. Not a single one.
2 specials on the side of purple, though. This could be the chance to really scout out the team using those Tenta missiles. They could get through the checkpoint. I think they may have it now. Luma going to try.
Nice.
Not going to be able to get there in time.
Well done. Well done. Purple's got this.
Bo just trying to find a way to get that roller in there, trying to get the kills, but it is not easy when they have that Eliter giving them that backline protection that they need.
Yes. We are under 2 minutes left here. And there's still plenty of time for Green to be taking this back. But I'm guessing Purple's feeling pretty darn good about themselves right now.
1.5 left. 3v3 out on the map right now. Taxo, nice sploosh kills. The sploosh, again, is just another one of those weapons that it is a boom or bust kind of weapon. You can get lots of kills, win the game for your team, get full control, or you can just look like a complete idiot. I would know because I've looked like a complete idiot many times while playing this game.
The splash down from the splash in. Beautiful.
The splash down from the splash in?
Yes.
Okay, I like that.
They splashed on in, man. Super jump, splash in, same thing.
Tower back to the middle. Purple with a little bit more control. Regular Gamers trying to keep them off the tower. Another kill by Tact. 2 by Tact. This guy is on fire. Again, as I was saying, just winning the game with enough splats there. Bo getting on the tower, but again, they're just getting shoved right back off. This is a close match. It is not over yet. 30 seconds left. Overtime is still possible if they can get to the tower, and they can get past 41 pretty easily with just a couple more kills.
Green still has all 4 of them alive, but it is a true 4v4 right now in the last 15 seconds.
Luna going out with that ball, trying to get the kills, using that Luna blaster, but not finding anyone quite yet. Gets some hits, gets a kill on Cosby. Here's their chance. They are on the tower. 5 seconds left, Zach. Do you believe bubbles are out?
Not at all. It's not good. It can't. It can't. Oh my
the first
goodness.
checkpoint. 20 points left. LK is doing his best. Diving through his 3v1 though. Cosby and Tax are there. Cosby jumping on the tower.
Is it gonna happen?
They survive. Oh,
41. They take it.
Luna! Oh my goodness! Luna finally jumping on the tower in the last second. I thought Drift had the final snipe to stop the push.
Guys.
Oh my goodness. Congrats to Kraken getting that first win. Closest match we'll probably see all year.
That was a match. That was a match.
My goodness.
Oh, baby.
All right. Kraken Inc. in the teal today, and regular gamers rocking the pink. Hot pink, if I dare say so. Zach, what are you feeling here? Seeing the team comps, seeing the differences of weapons, who do you think has the best chance to win this?
Oh my goodness, that's hard. I don't really have any particular faith in anybody in this round. I think that it's going to look very similar to how it looked last round. But Pink's already got that rainbow. Let's see what happens.
I do like Pink having the double backline with the Hydra and the Jet Sculpture. If they can really use that to push away the Kraken Inc., they're going to have a great chance to push this Rainmaker. Cosby getting a triple kill with the Rainmaker does go down there. They only get to 81 so far. Pretty much reset back to the middle of the map.
It looks the same as it did last time. A very, very evenly matched couple teams that are very comfortable with each other. I'm excited to see what they do. Oh, losing the Rainmaker in basically the same spot it was.
And hit by the Booyah Bomb there. 87 to 81. No one really taking control yet. Okay, again on this K-Pro. Can he get the kills that he needs? No. Instead, Luma on the Splat Dualies this time. Last time he used the bucket, now on these Splat Dualies. It's an interesting change up for him.
I think that Rainmaker is just a game where you need to be up there the entire time. Even if you're a backline, you're not much of a backline in Rainmaker. Tower control, you can be comfortable hanging out in the back. In Rainmaker, if you abandon your team, you're not looking too good.
Bo trying to use the same sploosh that Silver from Operation Stars was using. Hasn't found the kills yet. Staying alive though, and Green getting all the way to 51, trying to use the railing. Not a fan of that path, honestly, because if you don't get through the railing, you miss out on a lot of points. You're seeing it right there. It gets reset. Stuck at 51. They do have the lead though. They are up a game, so they're at least feeling probably a little bit more comfortable.
It feels very aggressive compared to last game. Feels like they are just going.
Oh, a Stingray versus Stingray matchup. Tax not gonna win that one though. Chloe with the Stingray for her team. Instead, gonna get the kill. Usually when you see the second Stingray come out, it usually defeats the first one, but Tax I think was a little bit off there.
Yep.
Maybe a little nerves. Insane. Rift up here by the Hydra. That's not a good spot for a Hydra. Gonna go down to Luna.
Oh, what's happening? Looks like the Rainmaker might be exploding. Nice work.
All right, 4v2 on the map. Luna, though, again, Luna and Kraken just going for these very aggressive Slayer weapons.
Yes.
They got the Sploosh, the Dually Squelchers, and the Splat Dualies. They're looking for kills, and so far they've been able to at least stop each push, even down by members, by people hiding and taking them out. So really, I think if regular gamers want to win this, they need to work at getting full map control, making sure their flanks are watched out for. Like that, Drift on the Hydra getting a nice kill right there.
Rainmaker is lost, that's okay. Luna goes down.
3v1 on the map. If they can take out this backliner, I think regular gamers are going to have a great push right here. Bo trying to make it stop. Stingray could get Drift. They are going to lose the Rainmaker, just 13 points shy.
Interesting. There's 2 down still.
They're trying to go for it. They're going to reset the Rainmaker. He's going to have nothing to do with that.
It is just the same stalemate that it looked like last time. 64 to 51. Almost like the same score in Rainmaker.
No. If you think about it though, it was an overtime win by the team that was losing. Maybe this is going to be regular gamer story in game 2. Drift though in a dangerous spot. Stamped out by Bo. Doesn't get the kill though, and this could be purple chance. They're going to lose the Rainmaker. They keep getting the kills, but they keep losing the Rainmaker and are not able to get the push. Can Drift get the kill on the...
Oh my
They
goodness.
are going to do it. With a minute left, they get it all the way to 26.
It is crazy how big that lead can get with just one tiny little push. 26 to 51. Not that much of a difference, even though it might look like it is.
50 seconds left on the map. Again, with Rainmaker, anything can happen. This game is far from over. Purple needs to really defend well. They need to paint up the map. Make sure they're not getting flanked off their sides here.
Okay, Luna's down.
Crosby, I think, with an auto bomb kill there. Nice throw.
4 alive for this purple pink.
Oh! 30 seconds left. Luma trying to stay alive. They're trying to stop the Rainmaker. 3v3 on the map now.
Might be their final chance of a push with only 20
Crosby
seconds
going
left.
really aggressive. 1v3 stays alive somehow on the Splattershot Jr. That was risky here. 4v4 on the map though. This is it. 12 seconds left. If they lose the Rainmaker here now, this could be it. Luma trying to stay alive. Bo going ahead with that stamp. Again, no kills though. LK staying alive. Gets the Rainmaker. That could close out the game. LK clutching it out as team captain there.
Gosh. And that means for the first time today, for the first time in Walktheplank esports history, technically, we're seeing a game 3.
Seeing game 3 going to Splat Zones. All right, Splat Zones Walleye Warehouse. As Zach said, this is game number 3. He's thinking regular gamers is somehow going to 100 to 0 KO.
I'm feeling it.
Splat Zones is a type of game mode that can happen pretty easily. If you get control of the zone, get a couple splats, it's really hard for the other team to fight back in, especially in Walleye Warehouse. There's only really 2 or 3 ways to get to the zone. So this first matchup right here is very important. Chloe already getting LK, but unfortunately going down to a nice snipe by Drift. Drift might be known as one of our better backliners. He's done a great job today, already getting lots of kills on this backline. It is not an easy job playing a backline. Most people can't do it. I know I can't.
I'm absolute garbage at it. And my prediction is coming true right now. I think it's
Drift with another snipe as we talk about it. And again, as we were talking, as you said, you get the zone first. It is hard to get back in there. Kraken Inc. feeling the pressure. Already 50 points for regular gamer. We're halfway to your predictions.
Yes,
Zach.
it's happening. Oh.
Bo, though, going in the middle of the map, trying to get the zone, but it's going to go down. I think it's the Rain Cloud. Ink Storm killing him there. Cosby now up 2v1 for Kraken Inc. 20 left. Zach,
oh my god.
Prediction is getting closer and closer by the second. Chloe doesn't get a kill. This could be the time to get it. Stingray out though. Gonna force them back. They need to get control of the zone. 2 go down.
No, my prediction.
Control.
You can't let this happen. You have to win.
Regular Gamers getting it back though. Luca Dooley's doing as much work as they can. Luma trying to paint the zone. Inkjet out. Regular Gamers could get the win right here if they can get to the zone, but I think they got it. Zach's prediction not going there quite yet. Kraken Inc. with another chance.
Oh gosh.
Griff with another nice snipe. 2v2 on the map. Zach really was hoping his prediction came true.
I almost had it. 4 though. 4. And it's looking like it's going in the same direction for green right now.
This game can be very swingy if you can't get control back and put the penalty. Luckily, Regular Gamers does protect their lead with a nice penalty. They're going to have a fat penalty of 70 to get through themselves, so KO is not going to be easy.
Gosh. It's not looking... Okay, there's still, again, plenty of time. There's a fat penalty here. And they can, green can easily put a fat penalty onto Regular Gamers again.
Chloe needs to do a good job painting up with this Hydra Splatling from the backline. Drift has been getting a lot of kills, so we'll see if Chloe can maybe do some of the same, creating pressure. They're already back to 20, Zach. Regular Gamers has another chance for a KO right here, right now.
One of them is down, though. All 4 alive for green still.
All right, no.
You got 8 back up.
I feel like they keep trying to play with their hearts. They're like, oh, we can get a KO, and then just as soon as they get it, they get the fat penalty straight back on. This game,
too much hope.
This game could go all 2 minutes. Splat Zones doesn't typically go into overtime, but we see here an example of why it can get there.
Yes. Oh, okay. Going down again for Orange. Regular Gamers.
Ooh, LK going down there.
Again, we're at the 3v3.
No specials on the field.
Orange has it.
Orange is beginning a lot more slays. Bo trying to get here on this roller. He's going to make him lose control at least, but I think he's in danger of going down. Difficult spot. Stays alive, actually. Bubbles now. Wow, okay. Well played by Bo. The double bubble kill.
Oh, goodness gracious. I think you are so right about the playing with your heart strategy here from Regular Gamers. And it looks like green is playing the long game. They believe in themselves to take this lead back.
I mean, Bo was in a very dangerous spot. I did not think he was going to be able to get the kills there. Somehow pulls off the double kill.
The pro strats are happening.
Luma on these Blugas now is doing a good job slaying as she needs to. Tax though with a nice Jet Sculpture kill. This is going to be hard. I think Kraken probably with 50 seconds maybe has 1, 2 if they're lucky chances to get back in and take the zone. They are in a 3v4 though. Ooh,
yikes.
Regular Gamers, I think they want the KO. They've been playing and toying with it all game long. Bo! Just hit by the bomb by LK. Nice placement. This could be the game. I don't think Luna can get out in time. Trying their best. 2-1. Regular Gamers pulling it out of the bag. Wow. I cannot believe my eyes.
I was wrong. Regular Gamers. You guys, you are pro gamers. I'm so sorry. So sorry for pulling you down from the beginning.
Tax with 17 splats and 6 stingrays. MVP of his team on the Jet Squelcher.
Gosh.
Number 5, Bo uses his bubbles to get himself out of trouble and get his team back in the game. Orange is beginning a lot more slays. Bo trying to get here on this roller. He's going to make him lose control at least, but I think he's in danger of going down. Difficult spot. Stays alive, actually. Bubbles now. Wow, okay. Well played by Bo. The double bubble kill.
Oh, goodness gracious.
At number 4, Tax transitions a super jump kill into a double kill for regular gamers. I would know because I've looked like a complete idiot many times while playing this game.
The splash down from the splash in. Beautiful.
Purple with a little bit more control. Regular gamers trying to keep them off the tower. Another kill by Tax. 2 by Tax. This guy is on fire. Our third best play of the week. Nugget does what Nugget does best. They're going to reset, but again, they're having trouble to get to Nugget on this Rainmaker. I'm wondering if this was part of the Fusion Falcons plan. Just give Nugget the Rainmaker every time. Known as the Rainmaker champion, probably, of Walktheplank.
It seems like it's working well. Okay.
All right, Navy's the last one.
Goodness.
This could be it. Can they get the K-Pro out there in time? Nugget is going for the dunk, and our first win. At number 2, Silver uses their kit to perfection, getting a kill with their sub, main, and special.
We was still no. Oh, maybe a little.
Ooh, Bandito just slipping into the bomb there. Nice placement by Silver. Silver trying to go for the double kill. Does get the splashdown cancel with the sploosh. That is not an easy thing to do. Triple kill for Silver.
Wow.
The team captain themselves are really going hard for it. Top play of the week. Regular gamers and Kraken Inc. go at it in an overtime massacre. Gets a kill on Cosby. Here's their chance. They are on the tower. 5 seconds left, Zach. Do you believe bubbles are out?
Not at all. It's not good. It can't. It can't. Oh my
the first
goodness.
checkpoint. 20 points left. LK is doing his best. Diving through his 3v1 though. Cosby and Tax are there. Cosby jumping on the tower.
Is it gonna happen?
They survive. Oh,
21. They take it.
Luna. Oh my goodness. Luna finally jumping on the tower in the last second. I thought Drift had the final snipe to stop the push.
Guys.
Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, inkling boys, inkling girls, octoling boys and octoling girls. Welcome to week 2 of the Splatoon 2 ESPORTS League. And now, please welcome back to the YouTube stage, Luke and Zach.
What up, everybody? Welcome to week 2 of Walktheplank Splatoon 2 Esports. I am Luke with my co-host
Zach.
Which I feel like I should put you in the stream. I keep thinking that you're going to be at home, so I haven't added you to, having your name up there.
Right.
But I feel like, now that you've been here 2 weeks, we got to at least put your name in there somewhere.
I think so. I think I made the cut.
Live from Portland. Yes, so Peachy, thank you for that hot intro, as always. We love you're such a hype man. Zach and I were talking about, you'd make a great hype man. Like, if you were a rapper or something, Zach, wouldn't you want So Peachy just to follow you around?
If I was a UFC fighter, no question, he's the one I want coming out with me to the octagon. Absolutely.
Well, welcome. We love you guys being here. We're going to start with a couple matches here soon. We'll go over the schedule in just a second, but if the first teams want to jump in the lobby, we'll get things going here in a little bit. But I think, first of all, we need to recap what happened from this exciting, amazing week 1, right? So let's go first to the standings to see where our teams are at. And first, we have a 3-way tie, obviously, after 1 week. Fusion Falcons, Regular Games, Operation Stars, and the teams that took some losses last week, High Voltage, Renegades, and Kraken Inc. So, Zach, looking at these standings here, which win was the most exciting? Which do you feel like was the most dominant moving forward? You're like, man, this is the team that has the best chance moving forward.
The most dominant? That is a good question. I think Regular Gamers was the most exciting victory to see, I would say. But definitely Fusion Falcons, I think, just took off. They just went in, and I think they are going to indeed go in once again this week.
All right. For me, I'm going to be actually taking the exact team you didn't mention, Operation Stars.
Okay.
I feel like as a team, played the best 4v4. They were really coordinated, and we'll talk a little bit more about their stats, but I feel like they had the best win. Now, on the flip side of that, who do you think out of these teams is that you're worried most about with already taking one of those losses?
Worried most about? I would probably say, I don't know, high voltage probably. I don't think that nobody was like an obvious, like did a terrible job. You know, all of these teams have some kind of unity coming in to week 2. I'm not worried about anybody. I think everyone's going to do fine, but probably high voltage is who I'm most excited to see another match from, to see how they do this week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think if they're not getting a win here, I'm getting a little bit nervous for them. That would be my team as well, just because they have some players who are lower ranked. That doesn't mean they can't play well. I just think that they haven't faced as many great teams probably throughout their history of play. So
good point.
I'd like to see them grab a win today, but let's go into the schedule to see who is everyone playing, because that's going to make a huge impact.
Yes.
So game 1, Renegades versus Kraken Inc. Who are you taking in game 1, Zach?
Oh, that's a great question. My heart goes out to Kraken Inc., I would say.
Oh, okay. Interesting choice. I think Renegades might get a hot comeback victory here this week. Second game, we got Regular Gamers versus Fusion Falcons, 2 of your favorites from last week.
Absolutely.
Who are you taking in this hype match game 2?
Oh, my goodness. I got to go for the normies. I got to go for the regular gamers. I'm a regular gamer myself at heart, and I'm going out for them. I'm pulling out for them.
All right. And game 3, we have High Voltage versus Operation Stars. To me, as I said, Operation Stars is looking the best. High Voltage is going to have a hard time getting their first win at one of our best teams. So we're rooting for you, but we'll see. It's going to be a tough battle for you guys. I think Operation Stars is going to have a good chance of winning that. But, of course, you never know what's going to happen.
Indeed.
All right, so don't forget, you guys can vote on Twitter. Root for your favorite teams. If you guys haven't already, go to @WTP Esports. Looks like our fans have already put in some votes for Game 1. Renegades, 3 votes to 1. I don't know if it's their own teammates voting here or if it's actually fans here. But Renegades apparently has more fans right now. Second game, Fusion Falcons having 6 votes versus Regular Gamers 3 votes. So Fusion Falcons, you guys got some fans out there. Nice job, nice job. And lastly, High Voltage right now has 4 votes to Operation Stars having 1 vote. So that's where our votes are. Of course, you can still go vote. They'll be left up for a few more hours as we stream today. And you can root on your favorite teams. Show your love, show your support. Show your merch. Where's your merch, Zach?
Wow,
come on.
Shoot. Oh, shoot. I even thought about it today. I saw the shirt and I was like, oh, maybe we should take that for at least for the finals.
You're going to pull out your Fusion Falcon shirt?
Yeah, my Fusion Falcon shirt.
Winning team, we make a shirt for. That's actually not a bad idea.
Well, we could sell merch. We could sell that.
Of their teams?
Yeah. We're taking your branding.
We make the profit.
We're the red bubble of YouTube.com.
To be fair, I did make the High Voltage logo, so technically I own it. So I could make it off of their team.
We got the copyright, baby.
Oh man, we're probably not going to do that. Although, so Peachy's asking for WTP merch. What do you think?
It's gonna happen. I feel like the easy place to start is the birds as stickers. We just need bird stickers.
Bird stickers.
And then bird plushies.
I feel like we should wait till like year 5. Just make them really want it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. 5,000 subs.
5,000 subs. All right. Well, it looks like most of our first team matchups are close. I think we're missing one person there. We'll get that sorted out. But let's talk about our maps for this week. Let's see what 3 modes they're going to be playing, what 3 maps they are on. So first up, we have Rainmaker at Muscle Forge Fitness, Splat Zones at Sturgeon Shipyard, and Game 3, if it's needed, this is best of 3, will be Clam Blitz on the Reef. Zach, what would your favorite mode and map be here?
It's a great question. I really have nothing against any of these maps. I think that these are all fantastic, evenly matched maps. Definitely Clam Blitz I hate, and actually Clam Blitz on the Reef can sometimes be a little bit mind numbing. So fight to not get that match 3 would be my advice. That's what I would be playing for, is making sure I secure my first 2 wins so I do not have to play Clam Blitz.
I see. I understand what people are saying. In solo queue, I hate Clam Blitz.
Yes.
To me, in solo queue, it's the worst mode. However, playing as a team, I think it's a really fun game because it does require a lot of coordination. It does require a lot of things that when you're in solo queue, you can't be like, oh, I have the spot, jump to me with the super clam. Let's do this awesome move. But if you're coordinated as a team, you can pull off some pretty cool, I don't know if you call them trick plays,
sure,
but plays that really get you ahead and score big. If the teams, I think, play Clam Blitz today, it will really show if they are coordinated as a team or if they're just a bunch of solo queue players playing on one team together.
Yeah, that's a really fair point, I think.
So we'll see. We'll see where we're at today. Next up, we want to hit and touch on our players of the week. Honor those who, of course, did the best. We have a frontline player and our backline player. Maybe you saw on Twitter. Our top front player of the week was, of course, Salty from Operation Stars, rocking that NZAP, Zach, your favorite.
Oh, yeah, what a legend.
You still play NZAP?
I've been playing a little bit of Splattershot Junior lately, but I still obviously have a soft place in my heart for the NZAP, my baby.
Yeah, using the H3 there as well. He did a great job scoring a KDA of 842 ratio, a 6 ratio KDA.
Man.
That's when you know you're popping off. Is when you have 6 kills and assists over your deaths.
A king.
7 specials. Only died twice over the 2 games. That's a pretty impressive stat, I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like I die at least 4 times that in one game.
Absolutely.
Most of the time.
Absolutely.
And our backline player of the week was indeed Drift from Regular Gamers. Drift amazed me with all the snipes and Hydra Splatling kills. I don't know how to play backline.
Absolutely, yes. Anything that has to do with Charger snipers, I just have no idea what to do. And Drift definitely showed how well he feels about playing that backline.
But close enough. Drift getting 24, 10, and 12 kills, deaths, and assists. Not as high of a ratio, 2.83, but as a backliner, getting 8 kills per game over 3 games. That's when you know you're doing well. I mean, as a backliner, sometimes it's more about playing support and you don't get those kills. Drift was doing both, and I thought that was pretty dang amazing. Did die 12 times over 3 games, but when you're backliner, you're getting flanked and you're just off there by yourself. Sometimes it's hard to stay alive. So well done to Drift. You did a great, amazing job, and I am super proud of our players of the week today. They did a great job. So that reminds me, we need to pull up. I gotta pull up. What were the maps of the week again? I'm so stupid, aren't I?
Well, I got it here. Hold on.
So, in the chat, give us who you're voting for. We got the Renegades. We got Kraken Inc. And I think I already screwed it up because it should be... Yeah, Rainmaker first. All right. We're good. Muscle Forge Fitness. All right. Teams are now going to be set into the lobbies. Zach, again, who are you thinking is going to take this all?
Oh, this match.
This series.
I think Kraken Inc. is gonna pull this one off. I think the thing that I've noticed the most is how much support Kraken Inc. has had in the chat just in this last half hour.
Well, let's check out their stats. Renegades, obviously, again, they had a hard loss last week. Average spread loss of 96.5. The Operation Stars really took them down, but one of the things that I thought was good is I think it was mostly just nerves. Most players has never played online. They've never been, as a team facing another team. They haven't played competitive before. I think now maybe this is their chance to really make a comeback. Kraken Inc., on the other hand, They did take a game off of regular gamers, where I think that's maybe you say, okay, this is a really good team. If regular gamers is actually that good, they won one game.
Yes.
That means Kraken Inc.'s probably pretty good, right?
Oh,
Don't you think?
Absolutely. And also I think what I was saying earlier about how much hype there is in the chat, I think Kraken Inc. is coming off of their loss and they're seeing how much support they have from the people, and they are not wanting to let the people down. They are more determined than ever, and they will pull off this win. I have no doubt in my mind.
Yeah. I think the thing last thing I'm going to say, because we have 10 seconds till the match, is 33 deaths a game.
Wow.
I think if they clean up some of those deaths, they have a really good chance of taking this. But let's see. It is time for the first match of today, Renegades versus Kraken Inc.
Here we go. And welcome chat, by the way. We got Tukey, we got Pain Pat, we got Wilson, we got Marmar, we got Flux, we got GGO, So Peachy. The whole gang is here. Welcome.
All right, here we go. Rainmaker, Muscle Forge Fitness, Kraken Inc. in the green, Renegades in the orange. Right off the bat, I'm noticing, of course, my favorite, the Splatoon 7.
Beautiful.
One of those weapons, get up in their face, close and personal. Feel like it's a boom or bust weapon, but they're going for it.
A boomer bust weapon.
A boomer,
say.
boomer weapon. Only boomers use it.
It only kills me because boomer busting.
All right, a wipe already by the Renegades. They're going to pick up the Rainmaker now, push it forward for the lead. This is a good start for the Renegades, maybe getting some confidence.
It's looking a little bit beautiful. 77 already in the first 30 seconds. Lots of things are happening. Oh, but orange, lots of orange goes down. Only one alive, but the Rainmaker's finally down.
And the other thing we didn't get a chance to talk about is their leader, team captain Bandito, not able to play today, so Bandito is just sitting on the sidelines coaching with the sub in. And so we'll see if that really makes a difference. Bandito did a good job last week, though, so I don't think it's a positive for them that Bandito's actually sitting out here.
For sure. But it definitely, taking the lead there. Nice kill, though, from a Japanese player.
Whatever their name is, we cannot pronounce it.
Not gonna try.
So the interesting thing on Muscle Forge Fitness to me is that there's really only two ways to go on this map. You go straight down the middle over the grading, and it is very tough because there's just so many areas to get shot from, and the Rainmaker can go down so easily. You can see right there, orange, the Renegade's trying to push up the right side, which is a little bit safer, but you score less points unless you really get up far.
A lot of very easy corners to get stuck in this map as well. You can just easily, if you're not careful about your placement, you're dead. This looks like the Rainmaker's going to reset here.
Yes, Kraken Inc. with the lead, 49-63. If you've not played Splatoon 2 and you're wondering what this mode is, Rainmaker, essentially that thing, their bubble they're shooting at the middle, once a team collects that, however far that person gets with the Rainmaker is your score. So right now, 49-63 is how far they've gotten the Rainmaker. The lower score is what you want.
Basically intense keep away.
Intense keep away.
Yeah.
That's one way to think about it. And keep away, but you're trying to get it into their base at the same time.
Yes. You want to keep it to yourself as well.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to take the bomb to their base and explode it. It's just, it's Nintendo, so there's no bomb to explode.
Right. Nobody gets killed, they just get splatted.
They get splatted, they come back, it's totally fine.
Oh, Rainmaker. Oh,
I'm looking to pick up the Rainmaker, goes with the splashdown. They got to pick it up, or it's about to reset, so they're going to pick it up. 4v3 on the map. This is their chance to score, take the lead. But a nice stop by Luna right there.
Very close game. Only 6 points apart here.
They got a blaster battle. Luna's going to go down, but taking out Tukey at the same time. Orange still trying to continue the push. They want the lead. Midkid doesn't take the Rainmaker, though. Instead goes down. And I think Kraken Inc. is going to be able to hold on to their 6-point lead, at least for now.
Yikes. Only 2 alive on orange. Very far away. Nobody to super jump over to, it doesn't look like.
So very, very close game. I think both teams are feeling the intensity. A minute 40 left. Not much time.
But still plenty of time for a retreat from Luma here. Interesting
Luma
choice.
In a danger spot. Maybe trying to go through the other route. Yep, there we go. Getting some space, but going down. Nice kill there by the 96 Gal. This could be a chance. If Orange takes the railing, they could get the lead. One going down there, it's Tukey. Now a 2v4 on the map, and their opportunity push is now gone.
Interesting choice to do that retreat there. a cool strategy, but not the best in the end. But still, Green's grabbing that Rainmaker.
They're able to make the defense, and maybe that's their strategy right now, is not to try anything too crazy. Just, you know, ease into it. You got the lead. You just hold the Rainmaker for as long as you want. 2 going down for Green, though. If they can get Chloe here as well. There it is. The bomb rush. 1v1 on the map. Mid-Kid takes the Rainmaker, takes the lead. Can he get the dunk? Gonna get hit, but a 10 score now. Renegades feeling good about putting Mid-Kid in today. What a play right there.
That was a beautiful nugget level play, everyone. Gorgeous, gorgeous play there.
Kraken Inc. now worried. Bandito cheering on their own team from the chat.
Oh,
they gotta make a stop though. Bo has the Rainmaker and does get taken down.
Gorgeous, gorgeous plays all around. Lots of, I noticed with this game, oh, Orange grabs it. Big thing I'm noticing is how small the plays are with the Rainmaker, and that really you're only able to get a couple points here and there. Looks like Tuki's gonna be,
7 seconds. Kraken has one more chance to pop over to the Rainmaker. Can they get it open in time? Force overtime. They do so. Only 1 left on the map. They can take the lead. They go down. 1 left to defend. 3v1. Here we go. Luna with the Rainmaker, taking the railing. Can Mid-Kid get in there in time? Luna still alive, taking the railing. Gonna score more. Ivy with the stop there. What a play. Whew.
That was a gorgeous, gorgeous match.
Renegades taking the first one today.
No DCs as well. Good work.
No DCs. That's all we really care about today.
We did it, Reddit.
I like it. Renegades taking that win. Most of the time they were behind. I think it was really only in the last minute or so that they actually were able to take the lead. But I would say, I don't know how you felt, I think watching them this week felt like a completely different team now. Obviously, they have a sub in, so it's a little bit of a different team.
Sure.
But they did feel a lot more coordinated and a lot more team-oriented than they did last week.
I thought both teams really did. Both teams had a very strong offense and defense this week. And like I said, near the end of the game, it felt like every play that was being made, all of the points that were being scored, there was no clear, like, 100 to 40 or like 60 to 20. It was a lot of very, very small plays going back and forth, a very even match, and I don't think it's clear going into the second game who takes victory.
Yeah, I think that's the exciting thing. I was wondering, would there be a clear top 2 or 3 teams of the league that just blow out everybody? But I think Renegades are showing up, even with the win or a loss last week. I guess both teams had a loss.
Yes.
But Kraken Inc. was a little bit closer. I was like, well, Renegades go 0-2 and now still not pick up a win, but they got that first win out of the way.
Right.
Whether or not they get the series, we'll have to see. They got to win at least one more game.
Yeah.
But I feel like they have some room to breathe, and now Kraken Inc. is feeling that pressure, even though last week they did take a match off of regular gamers.
If I was one of these two teams, I would definitely not be breathing right now, for sure. Lots of things going. Welcome to everybody in the chat. Epic Spy 23.
Epic Spy.
How you doing? Are you spying
missed
on
the
us?
first game. I think they're rooting either for Kraken Inc. or for Renegades. I see a lot of Renegades fans right now in the chat. So Kraken Inc., you were talking about their fans earlier. Where are your guys' support? Throw out some love for your team. They took a hard loss there, but they still have a chance. 2 more to go.
Yep. Next week, we've rented out Madison Square Garden for the esports.
All right, Epic Spy supporting Kraken Inc. Well, we have a game 2 up and ready. Splat Zones on Sturgeon Shipyard this time. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
All right, game number 2. Here we go. We have in the yellow Kraken Inc. In the purple, Renegades. Splat Zones on Sturgeon Shipyard. One of the things that I love here on Splat Zones is that it's a very open map. I feel like there's a lot of good spots for backliners, and I see Renegades not really taking one, while Kraken Inc. is taking that Hydra Splat lane. Hydra Splat lane can really just hide up there and paint the map for them. So I think I'm going to give the advantage to their team comp. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. It seems like there's a lot of backlines on their team for sure. I think that there's also a lot of people who are very comfortable playing backline, and this is the perfect map to be doing something like that.
I think Oh, there we go. I was just about to say it's going to come down if they can get to this Hydra Splatling or not, and they do just kill Chloe, so nice kill there.
Everyone kind of knows, oh my goodness, 3 of purple go down. Everyone knows I'm kind of bad at Splatoon. I mean, I'm the best at Splatoon. I'm Z rank, of course. And this map for me has always been a very easy place, if I'm not careful, to be killed anywhere and be very upset of where I've been killed and just being like, where in the world did that come from? And never being able to find out.
Epic Spy saying, I don't know about the double backline, but so far it's working for them. They are able to get a lot of pressure onto the Renegades. The Renegades with these Slayers are having a hard time even getting close right now. 4-4v4. Here's their chance. Ivy with a risky missile. Still staying alive, though. That was lucky.
My goodness. Oh, goodness gracious. Many people go down.
Kraken Inc. already to 30. Can they get the KO here? Midkid trying to use that bomb rush, and he does use it well to get that control back. So now penalty on Kraken
Well
Inc.
done on that penalty. That'll be very significant, and Orange takes back control.
All right, 4v4. Nope, 2 go down for the Renegades. They're going to have a hard time stopping this zone push.
Yikes.
However you pronounce this person's name, they have been popping off today. Whoever's using this Splash-O-Matic. Obviously, I can't read whatever language you're using, but they are doing a great job coming in and subbing today for Bandito's team, the Renegades.
Oh, it looks like Purple's getting at least that penalty gone, but I don't think it's going to be too helpful. Already 1 down for Purple.
2.5 minutes, so really in splat zones, if it keeps swinging back and forth like this, the scores take a lot of time. You got to work through a lot of penalties, so this one's definitely not over yet. This is one of the times that we could see a game, possibly in splat zones, go into overtime.
The problem is Purple lost a lot of control early on, and as much as this, it seems like there's a back and forth, these penalties seem to be going evenly back and forth.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to easily stay at this 28-76 as we go on.
Bandito is saying Paint Pat is the Japanese name person. All right, we'll name him Paint Pat.
Very cool.
Doing well today.
All right, Purple's getting a little bit of the advantage. They've got the penalty off, and they're getting some true points now.
The nice thing with Purple having this much control is they have a lot of paint to use to get these slays. But again, Kraken Inc. with their backline, they don't have to get that close to them, and they can just take them down.
This is the map to have that backline, man. Can really hide anywhere and everywhere.
Minute 30 left. This is probably a big point for the Renegades. They really need to get into the zone. Midkid with a nice kill on Luna. Double kill right there. That's going to be huge. Getting them the control. They're going to have time to get through some of that penalty now.
Probably a couple points on the board, but they're going to need to do something beautiful like that again to get that lead.
The nice thing is, again, when you have that control in splat zones, it's hard to get back to the zones, but the Explosion doing well right there to help them. 3v2 on the map. They're down to 40. Could they take the lead here? That would be huge.
Okay, only 10 points apart now. Control is lost and probably a penalty.
Back and forth, 4 points away. This is the moment. 50 seconds left. Ivy, 1v2, gets the double kill. Is able to control the zone, but goes down now. Who knows who's gonna get it?
It's
back
a
and forth.
1v1. Go in the lead. Goes to Purple.
It's Renegades taking the lead. Now Kraken Inc. Gotta get back out there. 20 seconds left. They're going down though. Only 2 there. 10 seconds left. They gotta force something right here, right now. They do get some kills. I think they're gonna get control. Wow. Both teams playing so hard right now.
Wow. What a beautiful, beautiful play. I was very wrong about Purple earlier on. Looks like they're going to be able to take this in 12 seconds.
Bubbles out by Luna, trying to keep the zone painted. 10 seconds left. Can Luna pick anyone off with this Explosher? Getting some damage down. No kills yet. There's one.
Everyone.
4v2. Now 3v2 on the map. 3v1. I think they're going to be able to hold it. Kraken Inc. going to force us to game 3.
Come on.
Wow.
What was that?
Talk about a back and forth game.
Sheesh, guys. I feel like I haven't seen that much of a back and forth Splat Zones game in so long.
I think these teams want to force a match of the week kind of match here because they are going back and forth. I mean, I didn't count, but it felt like maybe 5 lead changes within the last minute.
Yeesh.
at least 5 zone flips. I don't know about lead changes, but it was certainly a very back and forth game. Epic Spy saying, I guess I was wrong about the double back line today.
Oh my goodness.
What a game. I'm loving it. Thank you guys for providing some great entertainment.
Yeah, for sure. I know your hands are probably so sweaty right now, but we still appreciate these good games.
Yeah, and now, Zach, we get to play your favorite mode here. We get Clam Blitz. I know that's what you're waiting for here.
You know, as long as I'm not the one playing it, I'm fine watching it.
You're fine commentating and spectating, but you won't play it?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm very interested in what you said earlier on, though, about how cohesive of a game that Clam Blitz has to be. And these teams have showed they know each other very, very well. And I'm so interested to see a back and forth Clam Blitz game. And I feel like that's almost promised this round.
Yeah. So obviously these teams are very close. Both games have been really close. I think you said in the beginning you were picking Renegades. I can't remember now.
Honestly, no. Okay, I honestly can't remember who. No. I was saying Kraken Inc.
Okay, you're saying Kraken
because
Inc. Are you
Kraken Inc.
sticking with Kraken Inc.?
I think so because the thing was I don't know because Kraken Inc. I was for because I thought they had the emotional support of the chat. And I'm not saying that they don't anymore, but Renegades has had their fans come in to hype them up as well. I think it's an even match, but I'm still pulling for Kraken Inc. I'd say.
Okay. I think I'm going to have to disagree. I think Renegades showed that first game win. They had the chance to take it and close it out right there. Barely missed it. I am a little bit worried maybe that morale sink after a tough loss. You're like, man, we could have been done with this. We could have already swept them. It would have been over. We would have been able to go home, even though they're already home.
They are home.
All right, well, we'll get to see right now as teams are ready for our third matchup of Clam Blitz.
Let's go. My goodness gracious. Team has been practicing Clam Blitz. Oh, no. Oh, no.
All right, we're going to the reef now for Game 3. Kraken Inc. in the purplish blue, Renegades in the green. This is for all the marbles to take a win, their first win. Both teams don't have one yet. Both teams, if you go down 0-2, Zach, in a lead that's only playing 5 games, it's going to be hard to make the playoffs. It's not impossible, but a win here would be huge, massive for both teams.
I think more than it being impossible with being down 0-2, I think it's just kind of a hard morale thing as well to take. Just seeing that 0-2 in your first 2 weeks, I think it can be a rough thing that kind of nice double suicide there.
Double suicide.
Beautiful. But there's not a lot of recovery, I feel like, from an 0-2, and not necessarily because of how the system works, but just because of how you feel after that.
All right, well, I'm looking at the team comps here. I've seen a lot of close-up action weapons. The only real back line is the Hydra Splatling again.
Yep.
I think on Clam Blitz, everyone's just trying to move around, trying to paint up. Already, we see Kraken Inc. with breaking the barrier, using that ink brush. I think most high-rated teams, they kind of laugh at the ink brush. But hey, in Clam Blitz, anything goes.
Absolutely. You can do whatever you want in Clam Blitz and no one can say a word.
There is no real strategy.
Absolutely
The strategy is use whatever works for you.
Honestly, even doing research of how to be good at Clam Blitz, it even feels like the pro players say something similar.
Yes.
They're like, whatever. Just do whatever feels good.
Well, you see some teams trying to use the baller as a way to get into the team's base.
Yes.
Right there, Ivy making the jump, going down though. Mid-Kid gonna pick it up though. So at least they're gonna score 20. I think nice defense there by Kraken Inc. They're not gonna score anything after that. Now the bummer is when you open up the barrier, it does 2 things. If you don't score big, you still get the penalty.
Right.
And then you give the other team a pity clam. So now they have a better chance to score coming up. So even though they got the 20 points, it's not a huge win for them.
Right. It's definitely hard to get that clam from your base all the way over to theirs. But with some super
Luma
jump
using
strategies.
the baller strat. The double throw, they miss one though. That is a big whoopsie. Ouch.
Yikes.
Luna trying to get there in time. Not going to be able to.
Not quite.
Man, I've done that so many times. There's probably nothing worse in this game than throwing the super clam short.
Oh, it's a terrible, terrible feeling. And you just feel like you need to apologize to the rest of your team for that.
I mean, that really keeps Renegades in the game. The score would be all the way to 32 right now if it wasn't for that whiffed super clam. So Renegades getting a little bit lucky there, although it still seems like Kraken Inc. has had most control of this game so far.
Indeed. Oh, it looks like only one down for green right now, but...
again, sneaking around. That Ink Brush has put in work. I can't complain. It's doing well. Luna again with another super clam. Trying to throw it. Does get it in that time.
Man, Blue is taking this. They're feeling good. I don't think that it's not as lopsided, or it's a little bit more lopsided than I expected it to be.
Renegades though with 21 clams, 2 supers right here. If they can get this push and win, this is going to get them right back in the game. They have 3 super clams. They need some kills, though. They're not going to be able to get it. Luna does go down. They're going to avoid Luma. Gets Chloe, but 2 go down. Midkid's the only one left. Can he throw all these in, though?
Oh,
Paint Pat there.
my word. He did.
One more.
Oh, my gosh. The lead could be taken here.
Super jump in. Can they throw in one? No, Ivy goes down straight away.
What a play. I've never seen anything like it.
All of a sudden, we were talking about how it wasn't close at all. 2 points now. They do have a big penalty, though. They still got to get a super clam and 5 clams, I believe, if my math is right, to take the lead here.
Oh, my gosh. 3 super clams by 1 man, I believe, right?
It was close. I think there's 2 of them there, but Luna, though, opening up the barrier. Can they score here more? Chloe jumping and getting it to 5. Luma throwing it in. KO by Kraken Inc. What a match. Kraken Inc., though, taking victory right at the end. Wowzers. Man.
That was the kind of beautiful clam blitz that you never really get to see, I feel like. You never get to see those 2 beautifully even of teams. Ugh. Gorgeous.
Congrats to Kraken Inc. taking the victory over the Renegades. Renegades, you guys played so well, winning the first game, almost game 2, almost game 3. Kraken Inc. just sneaking out the victories though today.
The morale.
And you know, Renegades to me, even though they're taking a loss here, I want to take a second to talk about them because I feel like I'm a lot more hopeful for them even after an 0-2 start. That okay, they took a tough loss here, but they showed up well. They showed up, hey, we can play with anybody. And maybe they're not going to be top of the standings after the season, but I could definitely see them sneaking into the 3rd place, getting the playoff still, and doing some damage. So, Renegades, good job. Tough loss, but you did well. Kraken Inc., though, what are your thoughts about Kraken Inc. today?
They pulled it off. And I feel like they're going to pull it off again. I definitely see next week. Are we good to reveal the schedule next week? So next week they'll be going against Operation Stars. So I'll be very curious to see how Operation Stars plays today, to see how Kraken Inc. does against Operation Stars next week. But I think coming off that win, coming off the morale boost of the chat as well, I think that hype's going to keep moving and might move them forward to the finals.
All right, well, that is our first game. I see the chat supporting both teams. Thank you guys to the players and to the fans of Kraken Inc. and Renegades. We love you guys. We appreciate you being here to support your teams. Next up is Regular Gamers versus Fusion Falcons. We're going to take a couple-minute break to get them into the lobby. We'll see you guys on the other side.
If you ever feel like you might need someone to remind you but still believes, don't forget I'm not so far from home. Don't forget I'm not so far from home. 'Cause when it's you, my heart feels it too. Hold on, I'm coming through. Just call. someone to remind me who still believed it didn't matter, you were far from home. 'Cause you were never really far from home. So if you ever feel like you might need someone to remind you who still believes, don't forget I'm not so far from home. Don't forget I'm not so far from home. 'Cause when it's you, my heart feels it too. Hold on, I'm coming through. Just call, just call, just call.
All right, and we are back in action for regular gamers versus the Fusion Falcons. Zach saying this was one of his most hyped match?
Most anticipated
Most anticipated? Okay. I agree. Both teams with a win last week, so whoever wins this one, we're guaranteed one team having the first 2-0 of the league.
Yeah, there it is. And regular gamers, they're going to be the ones that pull it off. You heard it here first.
Did they, though?
Yeah. Yes. They're going to do great. They're
right.
Believe in them.
You
That's
believe.
percent.
Okay. So why do you believe in them, though?
Just, there's some regular gamers, okay? Here's the thing. Last week, I was like, regular gamers. Regular casual players cannot be the people to take an esports tournament. Absolutely not.
All right.
You know what? Today, I look at them and I say, I was wrong. I will admit defeat in this place.
All right, well, let's check out the team stats that are playing right now. First of all, we got the Fusion Falcons taking a 2-0 victory. Dominant, as you said, a 96-plus spread, meaning both of the games, they won by 96 points, or at least averaged out to. And as a team, 13 kills a game, 7.5 assists a game, and only 6.5 deaths as a game. That's it was a 3v3, so I think it was hard to tell exactly where the team is at.
Sure.
But still, every person only died twice per match. That's going pretty well for Fusion Falcons. They got to be pretty hyped up right now.
Absolutely right.
Meanwhile, regular gamers also winning, but with a one-match loss, so they were 2-1, and only a spread of 29 over Kraken Inc.
Yes.
So we'll see how that goes for them. Their best mode was Splat Zones, and worst mode was Tower Control last week. But 31.3 kills a game. Talk about a massacre. I mean, that is crazy. We'll see if they're able to pull off that many kills this time around. We are seconds away from our matchup, so let's get into it. Our Rainmaker on Muscle Forge Fitness.
And don't forget how close that regular gamers versus Kraken Inc. game was last week. The only match that went to a third game was that game.
Yes.
And Kraken Inc. pulled off that win today.
Regular gamers in the purple, Fusion Falcons in the green. I love how both teams are rocking their clans tag here. Both putting it into all of their usernames.
Makes it very easy for me. Thank you.
I'm seeing both teams using some front line here. Interestingly enough, seeing an ink brush coming out on Rainmaker. That's not something that you see often.
That's true, but I think the Fusion Falcons are people that are going to go with what they're comfortable with. And oh my goodness, look at this from Team Purple, from the regular gamers. They're going for it.
Nugget getting the Rainmaker stop. Already Cosby getting the Rainmaker to 45. Something we didn't have time to talk about. Mara jumping in here for Fusion Falcons as their sub. Flux is playing today, but Nara joining their team after week 1. They signed Nara in the chat as we were streaming this.
Yes.
For the first time last week.
The 2-year contract. I couldn't believe it.
Yes, an excellent player. So I think that gives me a little more confidence in the Fusion Falcons.
I would say so as well. Oh.
Right now, regular gamers, though, trying to assert their dominance already to 45, and that Rainmaker has not left the side of Fusion Falcons.
Feeling good about it. They're hungry.
Epic Spy mentioning no armor on other team. Both teams are just, I think again, they're just playing whatever they want to.
They don't need it. They don't need it. They're fine. Well, maybe not.
Drift backline player of the week now on the Octobrush. Tax almost all the way, getting the dunk out of nowhere. Wow, what a quick game. Did not expect that. I thought we were going to have time to just, casually chat about these players. All of a sudden, Tax is doing the slam dunk.
He oh my goodness. He charged that 8% sales tax right there. Did you see that? That was gorgeous.
Wow, regular gamers, congrats taking that first win off of Fusion Falcons.
Dude. Regular gamers, man, they're proven. They're proven. They are far apart from regular gamers. They are something much more incredible.
I think the chat is already bringing it up. Flux talking so much trash. We didn't get a chance to say it earlier. If you missed the interview from last week, Flux saying every other team was, what was the word he used?
Oh my gosh.
Was it absolute trash?
No, he had a word. He had a word.
I think it was obliterate.
Obliterated. We're going to obliterate them.
Exactly as he said. Now everyone throwing that back in his face. But that's what happens. If you're going to try to hype up your team, which is the strategy of some players and some coaches to get fans,
yep,
then you got to expect it to come back. We're seeing the chat. But that was only game one. Mm-hmm. It was a quick loss. But I think Fusion Falcons still have good players. And I think they could pull this off. I am really questioning that ink brush. I don't understand why there was an ink brush for Rainmaker. Maybe that was one of their downfalls here. So we'll see. Do you think they change up their team comp here in Splat Zones? What are you expecting from the Falcons?
Not a lot of change, honestly. I think Splat Zones can be such a weird, I've seen games where we're playing a 2 out of 3 series. A team loses hardcore in like Rainmaker or Tower Control and goes into a Splat Zones game and somehow gets it to 100-0 right away. So I don't see a lot of change happening here, but we'll see, I guess.
I'm interested to see. I would say maybe Nara, maybe Nugget can pull out backline. If nothing else, at least the Jet Squelcher get some kind of backline, some kind of painter, someone that can anchor the team.
Yep.
That's what I'm looking for from them, but maybe they just don't have that coordination yet. As again, Nara is very new to the team, just in last couple days. So we'll see how this goes. They are ready for Splat Zones this time on Shipyard. Let's get into it.
Something I just thought of was, I feel like that was the first time in a long time that Nugget lost a Rainmaker match.
That's true. He didn't get a chance to even touch the Rainmaker, so. All right. Fusion Falcons in the blue, regular gamers in the yellow. I do see some heavy Splatling remix from Siege this time. Not the player that I thought it was going to come from. But again, on this map, it is so important to have backliner, and I'm glad to see at least the Fusion Falcons pick that up. Meanwhile, regular gamers not really picking it up besides the foil flings it, if you want to call that a backline, I guess.
Oh man, I'd like to point out, last time that we saw the regular gamers on Splat Zones, I called that they'd go from 100-0 just like that. And it looks like last time they were able to get it to like 12 very quickly.
Yes.
And it's going on the same pace again.
They have so much control. I mean, just look at the map. Look how much yellow is out there. There's so many spots for the Fusion Falcons to get sniped by. Nero with an excellent inkjet kill. Can she get one more, though, to help the team get back into this game? That was a pretty big deal, giving them a little bit of space. But again, they're still outside of the zone. Nero with a nice kill, though, on Cosby. This is their chance to get to the zone. I know Zach really wants 100 KO, but I don't think they're going to get it here. Fusion Falcons did get a couple kills, and now they have a chance, a little time to breathe. Flux going to drop that Booyah Bomb. They still on the zone, though.
Oh, no. Only one alive on both teams.
Nugget now trying to use the Booyah Bomb.
They just can't get
so many kills, but no control yet.
They're trying so hard.
All right, Nugget with a nice kill right there. Using the Gal. I've not seen him on the Gal before. That's an interesting choice for him. LK with a nice kill. Returned, though, by the Falcons.
There's the penalty for the first time.
All right, Fusion Falcons still in this. This is their first time that they have control, but they got to get their map painted up a bit. Still a lot of yellow I'm seeing.
Jeez. Oh, the Rainmaker coming out.
Siege King on this heavy remix is interesting to me. I don't know how much he's played. I've seen him a lot on those dually squelchers, one of my favorite weapons.
Yes.
So interesting to see him on the back line. He's doing decent so far.
I'm seeing lots more blue than there once was. You know, they're showing their dominance. They're getting close to that 27. And definitely not as lopsided as last time.
That's the hard thing about Splatoon. Again, once you have control, it's so hard for the other team to get control back.
A beautiful dodge from that bomb from Flux, but...
Nero going down 3v3 on the map. This is huge. Regular gamers need to get the zone back, so they don't want to lose the lead. They are able to do it, and now a 50-point penalty on the Falcons. Feels bad for the Falcons there. They were doing so great. Got it within 8. This is the closest that they've been to the regular gamers so far, at least.
Yes, and definitely still a lot of hope with only half the time on the clock gone.
Yeah, still a lot of time. You're right. Nero again pulling out that inkjet. A very aggressive player trying to get lots and lots of kills. Getting a couple earlier, not that time on the inkjet though.
Sure. There's still, you know, the yellow that once showed on the map is still there, but blue, you know, they're holding their ground now. A lot of specials, a lot of coordinated specials coming out from both teams, it feels like.
Falcons need to hold on to this zone. It's kind of back and forth right now. Both teams with 3 on the map. Siege is going to use that Booyah Bomb to shove them away. Gets a double kill Booyah Bomb.
Beautiful.
That you don't see very often. Wow, what a placement, as you said, by Siege.
Exactly where they were hiding. They were being sneaky. It didn't matter.
Good team coordination. You know that Booyah Bomb doesn't do that much damage that fast. You know that other people are at least hitting them at some point. And that Booyah Bomb definitely finished them off. They weren't able to hold the control though, so man, this is a very back and forth game, especially after that Rainmaker that was so lopsided.
Wow, still a big penalty on blue put on again. But just 8 points apart for these teams totally. Oh man.
Minute left. Falcons feeling some of the pressure. They need this win to shove us into a game 3. So far, they have not had the lead whatsoever. Regular gamers almost through that penalty now.
Oh, Siege with the Booyah Bomb again.
Nugget trying to get this super jump, trying to kill him, but instead LK is able to take him down. That's always one of the most frustrating things when you're camping a super jump and someone else comes and kills you. Flux, though, with a nice bomb kill onto Drift.
Oh, Blue's still got control, but...
Bomb, Cosby getting Flux down. Fusion Falcons just aren't able to stay alive long enough. Nugget with a nice kill on Cosby, though. 25 seconds left. 4v2. This is their chance to get control. They need to stay alive, though. Nugget with the Booyah Bomb. Just going to try to hold the zone. They need to get control. There it is. 14 seconds left. 4v4. This is where it gets intense. Regular gamers, all they need to do is take the control of the zone with the man advantage right now. 2 go down for Fusion Falcons. This is it.
In the last 2 seconds.
Well fought by both teams. Regular gamers just taking it out at the end, though.
Man. Gosh.
What a play.
There was some gorgeous plays from both teams that round, and I feel like coming out of this match, even though regular gamers is showing their dominance, there's still a lot that Fusion Falcons should be proud of for that match. But there was definitely not the obliteration we were promised.
It's true. A lot of trash talk by Fusion Falcons weren't able to live up to the hype. I feel like they did pretty well. Nara, especially coming in as a sub, getting 11 splats, 6 inkjets that game. I feel like she can really carry the team forward. Maybe if they have a little more time to practice with Nara.
Yep.
And something that surprised me, LK as team captain was one of the worst on his team as far as stats-wise goes.
Yeah.
This last game, 15 splats for his team, really carrying the team this week on splat zones. That impresses me because he is the only player on his team that isn't an X rank, but really showing up today.
Yeah.
carrying the team. Well done, LK. Team captain, we salute you.
That's something I've always thought about LK is I've been so surprised by how well Regular Gamers has played so far, because I've always thought of LK as a good player, but you know, not somebody who stands out a ton, but he knows how to assemble a team and make them work together. He's a beautiful team captain. Maybe not the greatest Splatoon player, but a great team captain, I would say.
I do want to give some props to Fusion Falcons. They fought hard that second match, though.
Absolutely.
I was a little bit worried after that first blowout on Rainmaker. I was like, is this just going to be like a 5-minute match total the 2 games? But they took it the full 5 minutes, just, I think, 5 or 6 points shy.
Yeah.
They really could have pushed us to Game 3 with Regular Gamers, which I honestly wasn't expecting. So I think we have a lot of good teams that are showing up today. And I'm impressed by both sides, even though Regular Gamers are taking the 2-0. I feel like that second game showed us how close it really can be with anybody.
Yeah, there it is.
So I'm excited. We do have one more matchup today. It is going to be High Voltage versus Operation Stars. Before we jump into that, though, we're going to take a short break to get the players into the lobby. Thank you guys for supporting your teams. We'll see you again on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, what up, everybody? Thank you guys for staying tuned during that sexy sax
Sexy sax.
interlude. Is that what we're calling it? Is that what you told me it is?
Copyright free. Sexy.
It's different. It's not. Yeah, it's not the sexy sax,
Right,
man. It's
right.
just. It's normal. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop on my head.
Platonic sax. Man.
All right.
See it.
Well, we got our next game coming up: High Voltage versus Operation Stars. I see High Voltage here in our lobby. Silver, or if you want to get Operation Stars into the lobby, we'll get going here in a little bit. But while we wait, might as well pull up the team stats, see how our teams did in week 1. All right. High Voltage, I think we all saw, took a hard loss. I have a little bit of faith, though, because I know it was a difficult thing. We had a lot of DCs, 3 or 4 before it actually got started, which, shout out today, no DCs yet, so that's hype.
Yeah.
But then going down to a 3v3, it was just kind of an awkward match, I think, for everybody. And they did get beat pretty bad by the Fusion Falcons. But who knows? Maybe in 4v4, it'll be a little bit different. Hopefully there's no DCs, and they'll have a little bit of an easier time today. How do you think their chances are here?
Honestly, I just kind of feel like I have no clue because of the DCs last week. There was just so much nerves coming in for a lot of people. Their first tournament, for everyone, I would assume, their first eSports Splatoon tournament. And so coming in with all of those nerves, it's really easy to be a bit confused, especially with the DCs on top of that. I'm interested to see how they play with a little bit more consistency.
Mm-hmm. One stat that I thought was really interesting, their assists per game was only 1. Two games, they had 2 assists, which means I think that they weren't really working as a team.
Sure.
I saw them go down, and when they went down, they would just kind of travel back in one by one, and all die off. So I'm looking for more assists today out of them if they really want to win.
Yes.
On the other hand, though, it is Operation Stars with the crushing victory 2-0 over the Renegades. 20 kills a game, 10 assists a game. So you can tell just right by the assists, there's a lot more team coordination by Operation Stars.
I think that MS Paint logo is paying off.
Yikes. They also had Player of the Week in Salty, frontliner, midline. I'm looking for Salty if they want another win to keep on popping off with that 6.0 KDA.
There it is.
All right, we're still waiting here on the Operation Stars. See if we can get them in. I know Silver's had some problems today with her electricity, so hopefully their electricity hangs tight.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We got lots of people in the chat today. Thank you for the people who are coming and sticking around, just hanging out in the chat. We appreciate having you here.
Yeah, I think this is a chance maybe while we wait for Operation Stars. Let's say hello to some people.
Let's do it.
Who's been here? We've seen Luma, of course, team captain. Marmar has been watching today. Thank you. So peachy. Wonderful intros, right?
Great man. Just a legend.
Warp was someone that was like, hey, can I find a team? A little bit late, but maybe if we do this again, season 2, Warp will have a team for us.
Yes.
That'd be exciting.
Yes.
I see Rodney, Breddit was here, Salty. Man, a lot of people. Who else you seeing here? Ashy's in the house.
We got Bandito. I'm just a great hype man for his team today, even though he wasn't able to play. He's been here in the chat the whole time.
Yeah, Epic Spy back again. Thank you, Epic Spy, for being here. Appreciate you.
Epic Spy. Do you know Epic Spy?
They were rooting for Kraken Inc. That's why they're here.
Got it.
Kraken Inc. rep.
I've not seen you before, so welcome. Glad you're here.
We got Wild Tomato. Wild Tomato, what is up? How is it going?
Bandito. All right. Gosh, dang it.
Her team, yeah.
Gosh, dang it.
Did you say his team?
Yes.
Bandito
Yes.
girl. I like
Dang it
Splooshy.
anyway. Bandito girl.
Game Gum rooting for the Fusion Falcons.
Oh, shoot.
Wow.
He's there. And the return of Game Gum. Welcome back,
I know.
my man.
Good seeing you, Game Gum.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Let's go.
I hear you haven't played Splatoon in a while. You got to get back into it, my man.
Gotta get the ESPORTS League going. Not the same without Game Gum, man. Ivy, welcome.
I have a feeling that Silver's team may have died here.
What has happened?
I don't know.
Weird that they would just all not
I think
show up.
their internet may have died again.
Are they all like? Do they have just like? Is it like their hype house? Do they have the Operation Stars hype house? And like all of their electricity went out?
Oh, I think maybe like last time Silver has 2 different accounts and had to log into one to get their team in.
Right.
We'll see.
Okay, well,
I don't mind hanging out for a bit. It is quite warm up here, but
so hot up here. It's fine. Oh, I have a question. I have a question for the chat.
okay.
And
I feel like we need a segment question with Zach. Then here it is.
Inquiry. Okay, this is a little bit of a serious question. Okay, we are slowly approaching 2,000 subscribers.
Ooh.
Okay, which of course requires some kind of 2,000 subscriber special. I'm wondering, chat, what would you like to see for this 2,000 sub special? Me and Luke have thrown a couple ideas back and forth, but we have nothing set in stone, nor do we know that we'll even survive to see 2,000 subs. You know, the carnivorous could get us.
Tomato is saying 24-hour stream.
Okay. Okay.
I had one other idea.
Okay.
We didn't discuss this.
Yep.
You remember being tied to and handcuffed to a tree?
Oh no.
We do a stream where we're both handcuffed to a tree and we see who taps out first.
Gosh dang it.
You know that's a great idea.
I hate it.
We'll get the police call on us again. It'll be great.
Gosh dang it. Dude, my wrists were like broken. They were like, I had the red from the handcuffs on my wrist was for like 2 days, and they were just like bruised, dude. It was awful. I would absolutely tap out first. I have no doubt in my mind.
Warp says we wear birthday hats. Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
Sounds good.
Luke versus Zach, 1v1 loser shaves their hair.
Gosh dang it.
You've already made a bet like that. I remember
Why
that.
though?
Zach has done that before. It was a VBS where what was it, like a certain amount of donations coming in to help the poor or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It was compassion. And they hit the goal. And
dude,
what was it like? You had to shave your head, and then you tried to do it right there.
I tried to do it, and I had like a dull razor, so it wouldn't go through.
Yeah, and it just like started chunking your hair out.
So people just like got some scissors, and
it was pretty bad.
It was awful.
You had to like go reshape your head, like by a professional later.
It was bad. It was bad. Tree X Zach, bring it back.
Yeah. See?
Luke versus Zach rap battle.
Oh gosh. No beatboxing though.
Gosh dang it. 24 hours hide and seek in Animal Crossing. Sounds good to me. I'm down.
That'd be so much. Oh my gosh.
That'd be pretty sick.
I don't think I could handle
24 hours of Animal Crossing.
I don't know if I can handle 24 minutes of hide and seek on Animal Crossing, to be honest. Or Splatoon for that matter. Like, I like doing the wild games, but they are exhausting after a while.
Right. I couldn't freestyle rap battle, but I could definitely like write a rap to diss Luke.
All right, we got 2 members from Operation Stars here. Just waiting on 2 more. We'll be back there soon. Nara showing that good sportsmanship. I love it. Thank you. Appreciate that. I think we need to hand out a MVP of sportsmanship at the end of the league.
For sure. It goes to Flux.
They get $5. It goes to Flux.
We give it to Flux. No question.
That's not scripted.
He's feeling it. He's feeling it, man.
All right.
Dude.
Just waiting on Silver now. Silver says they're on their way.
Good. Yeah. You're being unironic. Yeah.
Alright, we got both teams in there now. We're going to give them 90 seconds to get set up, pick their weapons though, and now we'll get into match number 3 of the day. It's been a wild day so far. We've had some pretty good matches. I feel like this has been even better than week 1 so far.
A lot better than week 1, I'd say. There's with no DC so far, not a single one.
Yeah, I think
knock on wood.
Yeah, jeez. I think the other question I would like to ask the chat is, you know, we've not decided on Season 2. This is Week 2 of Season 1. But how are you guys feeling so far? Is the league stuff something we want to continue to do even after Season 1 playoffs finish up and we have a championship? Should we look to Season 2, or should it be like, this is like something we should do maybe like once a year, Obviously, there'd be some kind of break because I don't want to just be like, season one done, season 2, boom.
Right.
So there'd be at least a couple week break or whatever.
Maybe for a Splatfest. I don't know. Just, you know.
Seeing some yeses in the chat. Yes, season 2, please.
Bandito asking if they can get money for trash talking. Check out Fiverr. I'm sure you could find it.
All right. Might have some more teams. We might have to expand the league from 6 teams apparently. So, Splatfest leaderboards back, please. We might do it. We'll talk about it.
If we did a Splatfest, I feel like I'd rather do it kind of like the actual game does it instead of doing a whole month Splatfest. Do like maybe 2 weekends of Splat. But,
well,
you know.
Both teams are ready. We got High Voltage versus Operation Stars. First matchup, Rainmaker on Muscle Forge Fitness again. Let's get into it and see what team's going to take our first best of 3 win. All right, here we go. I'm ready to get back into some Splatoon. Let's go. High Voltage in the green. And of course, Operation Stars in the purple. Zach, what weapons are you wanting to point out here as you're looking at these 2 team comps?
A lot of we've got some. Let's see, the dualies. What is? I can't remember. A squelcher? Is that the word?
Dualie Squelcher.
Dualie Squelcher, and we got a squelcher on the same team. We got, of course, my favorite in the world, my baby child, the NZAP, for Operation Stars here. And I just see some. No, I see a lot of diversity in all of these weapons, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the High Voltage team take weapons that they're familiar with. I'm seeing an Arrow Spray and a Clash Blaster. You don't see that too often. Already, Operation starts with some huge plays. DB just taking the Rainmaker.
Word.
Finally does go down. Ashy with a nice kill.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Double by Ashy, trying to keep his team in this one.
But Silver is hungry. They're going in.
Up Silver going down to Navy. Do get it to 20 though. That is a big push already. High Voltage not looking too hot. Within 1 minute already to 20. But hey, you never know. Rainmaker, swingiest game I think out there on Splatoon 2.
100%. The Booyah Bomb doesn't do a lot of damage, but that's okay. The Rainmaker is heading in the right direction. Not too many points scored.
Maybe getting a couple good kills here though. 2 go down for High Voltage. And Operation Stars gonna get control back. Ashy with a nice kill. I do see him on the Jet Sculpture providing some backline support for his team. I do like seeing Ashy play that role for his team. I think he's probably the best person on High Voltage to do that.
There it is. We got, okay, Spaghetti throwing out some bombs. The Rainmaker is back to purple. Operation Stars is playing a little bit conservative there, but that's okay.
Down. 2 go down for Operation Stars. High Voltage, maybe the first chance to really score some big points if they can get a coordinated push going. But DB just going to throw out Booyah Bomb, and just like that, the coordination of the Rainmaker not happening. It looked like the team almost wanted to go in 2 different ways.
There's interesting choices here of grabbing the Rainmaker with all 8 people being alive, I notice. And Operation Stars was able to do that and still get a lot of points, but looks like there might be some points scored here.
Now coming out from Spaghetti. Silver has a path. Can they get the dunk? Everyone's dead.
Yeah.
That is it.
We had a DC on green.
Did we have a DC or are they just dead?
They were DC'd.
At what point?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to check the tapes.
It was
here.
Lily. I'm looking.
Buffering. Alright, well, Lily, get back in. Let's see. Let's see how close it was to the end. Lily was the Arrow Spray.
Oh, it was like the last 5 seconds. So what do we want to call that?
I mean, I think they had a clear victory there going for them.
They were dead at the end.
All right. Lily, you want to get back in here? There we go. I am going to say, especially because they already had a 65-point lead, that it was a clear victory. So congrats to Operation Stars. Sorry about that, everyone. Hopefully we don't have another one. At least we haven't had 3 DCs all at once this time
There it
around.
is. Good. Love to see it. All right.
Yeah. All right. So Splat Zones now on Sturgeon Shipyard. Both teams are going to get set back up. Lily will get you back in here now.
All right.
Yeah, I think Epic Spy, our Epic chat analyst, saying there would have been a 1v4. It would have been pretty hard to defend that push anyways. They had the ink. They had their specials ready. It probably would have been negligible if Lily was still up there.
For sure. Good work, though. We'll see how this Splat Zones game does. As we said, as we saw in the last match series, Splat Zones proved to be a very even match for the regular gamers and Fusion Falcons, and I could see something very similar happening here.
I feel like High Voltage, they did get some good kills that game. I'm surprised that they kind of in that mid game after that big first push by Operation Stars, they were starting to get some kills, starting to get some momentum. I feel like they lost it once they picked up the Rainmaker, as I said before. I feel like they really split in 2 different directions and weren't sure of a game plan. And I think as the weeks go by, maybe that's what these teams with the lower standings start to do. They say, okay, we know what map we're playing.
Sure.
We know what game mode we're playing. Let's practice it, know our strategies, know our pathways, especially for Rainmaker. I feel like you need to know which way you're going to push.
Absolutely.
So, 5 seconds left, though. High Voltage not out of it yet. We're going into Game 2 to see if they can take down Operation Stars, force to Game 3. We'll see ya in the game.
And we're in.
Splat Zone Sturgeon Shipyard in the teal, I guess you'd call it. We have High Voltage, and in the purple we have Operation Stars. Again, a map we've said, backline, backline, backline. I'm seeing it from both teams. If you call the Jet Sculpture backline, some people say, it's more of a mid to backline. You know, you can't just sit all the way back. You got to be somewhat close.
Sure.
Meanwhile, Charger for the Operation Stars.
But a very similar team build, it looks like, as last game that we saw.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Silver using the arrow spray. I haven't seen Silver use that much. A really good player, though. Jumping out here, though, under some pressure. High Voltage going to take the first little bit of lead here.
There it is. Splat Zones can be a very crazy, not even back and forth necessarily, but just a weird game that really anyone can win, it feels like.
Spaghetti with the bomb rush. Ashy, though, with the Jet Sculpture, that was huge. That would have helped them to get back into the zone with that bomb rush. Ashy taking them out. A double kill for him on the triple kill.
Goodness gracious.
Ashy's wanting this. He's like,
oh my word.
Quadra kill.
He did it. He took down the whole team. They are
This
ace.
madman.
Oh my goodness.
5 in a row. He wants to play this game 1v4. He's like, team? Why do I need a team?
Let's go. My goodness. Ashy has made me look good so many times. Oh. Whoa, dude.
I think that's 6 in a row from him. Not even using that Stingray. He's like, I don't want to use my special. It's too much of a waste of time.
God.
Finally goes down there.
There it is.
But
a fat penalty going on to them, but I don't think it's going to affect them too much. Lots of points being scored here for Pink, though.
as long as they get back to the zone soon, they're going to have a chance right here maybe to take it. They are 3v4, though. I think Operation Stars is going to be able to get this right back. Rose, though, with a nice kill.
Oh, control's taken back.
And Ashy with just another kill. Salty, though. Salty, remember, player of the week now on these Squelchers. Trying to get that 6 KDA, show him back up. Getting hit by those blobs, though. We haven't talked about the blob blobber here yet.
The blah blah blobbler. We love the blah blah blobbler. We did a whole blah blobbler tournament yesterday, actually. If you missed the blah blobbler tournament with blah blobblers, we'll have another tournament very soon.
Operation Stars taking the lead, though. This is it. 20 points left. Maybe one more chance for High Voltage. They got to make some kind of move, though. The zone's going to go. Ashy's got to get in there. He's not close enough. Navy, though, with the clutch.
Pro plays.
I think he's going to be able to get the zone. Navy saving it, but he's only one alive. It's not going to happen. He didn't get full control.
Double DCs on green. Sad.
Okay, let's check the tapes. Man, where are all these DCs coming from? Blob and Dooley Squelchers. Alright. The Blobber did DC. Let's see. Alright, I think we might have to replay this. Let me check real quick, though.
I know I did jinx it. Gosh. Dang it.
Alright, I think we're going to have to replay that. The Blobber did DC with a pretty good amount of time left. Alright, so we'll play that one again. Sorry, Operation Stars.
We're missing both.
We're going to need Lily and Rose to get back in. If we'll give you guys one more chance. If you both DC this time, we'll probably just give the victory to Operation Stars. But we'll give you one more chance here.
But man, Ashy, dude, you were
Talk about
going
a top play.
off, dude. Going off, man.
I
yeah,
mean,
at least I popped off.
I mean, we'll have to check the other tapes of the games, but man, that's got to be at least a top 3 play.
Goodness, dude. Those are the two that stand out to me. These plays today were that what like 8 kills in a row from Ashy, and the triple super clam earlier. That was
triple super clam.
Insane, guys.
That's pretty rare. I feel like.
Gosh. And we're still waiting on...
All right, hopefully Lily can get back in here.
Pog moments. Yesterday, if you missed it in my stream, Loving Rose Lily said, I didn't really care for Zach when I first came here, but he's chill now. And never gave me an explanation. So, I guess you're the cool one. You made it.
I feel like most people, it's whoever the stream that they came to first. Yeah, and it's like, I have the connection. The other streamers, they're okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I bet that people have that attitude towards me. It's fine.
It's acceptable, I suppose. And she said she thought Zach was 30. That's right. I forgot about that.
They all think you're older than me, huh?
I know, dude. We're 6 years apart, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. Everyone's like, yeah, Zach's such a boomer. Younger than...
No, they call me a boomer.
He's the boomer.
I know.
He's the boomer.
You're like third generation. You're Gen Z.
Yeah.
Like, you're the oldest. But...
Dude, I watched iCarly, okay?
Then my chocolate heart got broken. Game Gom throwing it back.
Oh, no. Dude, CEO of Black Chocolate Tag has to go back to Game Gom.
Oh, man, you're right.
Goff training. Goff. Oh, he's bringing it back, man. Zach looks 28. Okay.
True.
I'll take it. I still can't get into bars. All right.
All right, man. All right, well, we're going to have to replay this match. It looks like most players are ready, so we'll get here in a couple of seconds. I think High Voltage found their strategy. It's Ashy gets a bunch of kills.
Works, yeah. Works for me.
Let's see if we can pull it off again. Players and teams are ready, so let's get back into it. Hopefully no DCs this time around. All right, again, in the teal, we have High Voltage, and in the orange this time around, Operation Stars. 5 minutes on the clock. I think most teams have chosen the exact same weapons. I'm seeing a little bit of change on Operation Stars with the Splash-O-Matic coming out instead of the Arrow Spray this time.
All right, lots of ink being put down here by Navy.
Just going for the Booyah Bomb, trying to get some control. Both players have had someone die already. 2 go down on Operation Stars. DB, though, with a chance to take some people out. Double kill for him.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Gonna get the zone off of that. Nice job.
They are like, no, we're not gonna let DCs affect us. We're still taking this win again. They're ready to go to 100-0. I'm gonna call it here.
Navy trying to get some kills. They're going to get one there. That was Silver, team captain. This time, Operation Stars starting up with a bigger score than last time. I think they're going to lose control right here, though.
Yeah, I'm wrong, everybody. Fine. Okay, 62, though. I mean, that's a hefty lead for the first minute of the game. Control is lost. And it's looking good a little bit for Orange. 3 alive. And control's taken back.
Rose, team captain this week. I've been really impressed with her play. I know she had a rough time. We were talking about the DCs last time and some of the struggles that High Voltage had. I feel like this time around, though, popping off a little bit more on these sculptures, so I'm digging it. I'm liking it. Ashy finally using that Stingray. I don't think he used it at all last match.
He didn't need it at all last match.
Didn't want it.
Oh, 49. The lead is definitely in Orange's hands.
Navy on this blaster. Oh no, he's using the arrow spray. My bad. He's usually on the blaster.
Jumping on up.
2 go down for Operation Stars. This is a big moment. Possibly Navy getting a kill there. Nice job. A chance for High Voltage to take the lead once again.
All right, we got 60 remaining. It looks like the lead's going to go here to High Voltage for the first time.
High Voltage doing a good job holding the zone. They've been watching both sides pretty well. DB now using that bomb rush, trying to get some control back. I think Splat Zone's bomb rushes are probably one of the most overpowered specials here.
Absolutely.
You just really take up the entire zone. High Voltage with a huge score, getting the lead, but they do now get it back with a 56 penalty.
Sheesh.
It'll be a little bit hard to work through that one.
Indeed. Lots of unity here on both teams, it feels like. High Voltage really showing that they can play together right now.
Operation Stars now working through the penalty. Gonna have a chance to maybe take the lead. 2 go down though. It's gonna make it a little bit harder for them. Silver using this ink armor, trying to keep their team alive. Under pressure, uses the armor. Still alive, still has the zone too. High Voltage is not able to take it back in time. That shocks me. It looks like they were in position to do so.
Yikes.
But they do lose the lead there. 2 minutes left though.
Fat penalty to work through in 2 minutes. Far from impossible, but a lot of work needs to be put in right now.
They need to stay alive. That suction bomb rush, I think, is going to push them back down. I think they're going to lose all the progress that they just made.
Yikes.
I think only like 5 or 10 points less of penalty than they had before.
We got another DC on High Voltage.
Where do you see that?
It's Dooley Squelchers and the Blah Blobbler.
Well,
So, same deal.
bummer. It's going to make it really hard. We are going to continue to play, though, because that is twice in a row. And I think Operation Stars is probably going to have a pretty easy time winning this one now. Unfortunately.
11 remaining, and it looks like this will be a KO going to Operation Stars.
All right, Operation Stars, congratulations. Lily throwing out the again, sorry everyone. It does suck. It's not your fault. You can only play on the internet that you have. It happens to the best of us. All right, good games for High Voltage and Operation Stars. A little bit of a bummer for the DCs coming out there, but I feel like High Voltage, you guys put up a good play this time, a good couple rounds. I feel like it was better than last week, and at least you guys had some chance to play as 4v4s this time around. A little unfortunate with the DCs there at the end, but props to you guys. What about Operation Stars today, getting another win? How confident are you feeling about them now that they're 2-0, looking pretty sharp?
Dude, what I am really curious to see is that Operation Stars versus Kraken Inc. match next week. What's going to happen there? Kraken Inc., I believe, is now 1-1, correct?
Yes.
So, but I think Kraken Inc. has that hype coming off. Operation Stars, they got the 2 wins. They're probably feeling pretty confident, but I think Kraken Inc. is wanting to grab their their second win, which would then put Operation Stars in that same score
Operation
bracket.
Stars looking really good. 2-0. They got to be feeling really great as a team right now, celebrating their second victory of the day. We're going to jump down into a little transition. We'll see you guys on the other side. We're going to do our cool down desk, where we have an interview coming from a member of Operation Stars, and we will have the standings updated and the schedule for next week. So we'll see you guys in just a couple minutes.
Gotcha. Yep.
All right, welcome everybody to our cooldown desk. We have some amazing matches from all 6 of our teams. Thank you guys for participating. If you are a fan, meaning you're not watching as a team member, but you're just here watching, we appreciate you guys so much. Not only does this esport need teams, we need people to watch the teams, or it's essentially pointless.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I guess the teams would still kind of have fun, but it would just be us. So thank you guys. Appreciate you being here. We have, of course, here today, Spaghetti from Operation Stars. Spaghetti, can you unmute yourself and say hello?
Hello.
How are you doing today, Spaghetti?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We had a lot of fun today. How was the matches for you today?
It was really fun.
Yeah? How did you feel about week 2 versus week 1?
Week 1 was more so testing out the waters and seeing how people play. Their play styles, what position they play, how they play, what they know, and their skill level. And week 2 was finding comps to combat that, or just that are good on the certain maps and modes.
Nice. Do you feel like as a team, the Operation Stars are gelling well together? What has your guys' experience been like? How long have you been a team for?
Honestly, I only joined about last month, so I can't say anything for the other members,
Okay.
though I...
Got it. Zach, do you have any questions for our wonderful Spaghetti here?
Yeah, Spaghetti, I'm kind of curious, after watching the way the Operation Stars functioned as a team today, what is your favorite kind of pasta?
My favorite kind of pasta?
Yeah.
Angel noodles.
Whoa!
Very specific.
Is that like what you order at Old Spaghetti Factory? Is that
Yes.
a Northwest thing?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, okay, but what's your okay? So if you're at like a noodle restaurant, okay, what is your exact order?
Probably just normal pasta or like angel noodles because they're thin with spaghetti sauce and meatballs.
And meatballs. Got it. So there is a reason that Spaghetti is your name. Like that is something that is near and dear to your heart.
Of course.
Okay. Just curious about that.
All right, Spaghetti, give us if you're willing, give us like a general area. Where are you from? Are you like from the U.S., West Coast, East Coast, Midwest?
I'm from the East Coast.
East Coast. All right, so you're playing some late games, 7:30 right now. Nice. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you been playing Splatoon for?
Since it came out.
Wow.
Like Splatoon 1 came out or Splatoon 2 came out?
Since Splatoon 1 came out.
Wow. Well, no wonder why they're doing so well. That's incredible.
My goodness. I technically bought Splatoon 1 on release day as well, but you guys have far exceeded anywhere I've dreamed to be. So, Good work.
Thank you.
Spaghetti, what other team, as you're looking at the other 5 teams, would you say you are most nervous to play or most maybe just like hyped to play?
Regular gamers.
Ooh, regular gamers. Why is that?
The E-leader or the backline, I want to see how I do against them.
Ooh, okay. Calling out Drift specifically, I see. Now, I didn't see Drift play too many backline today, but I think if she does, yeah, I think it's someone you got to watch out for. So, Spaghetti, any other video games that you like to play, or is it only Splatoon 2?
I like to play Smash.
Okay. Nice. Zach, any last questions here for Spaghetti?
I guess my last question for you, Spaghetti, is there any trash talk you would like to throw or any shade that you would like to put toward another team or any specific member?
Flux, what happened? You said you were the best team. You said everyone was trash. You lost.
Oh,
Also,
the clap back.
The double backline comp, please no. Why?
We love to see
Why?
it.
Fighting fire with fire. I like it. Spaghetti, not afraid. Wow.
Go off.
Spaghetti, just 2 more questions for you. First, is this your first esport experience?
It is.
It is. Nice. Okay, awesome. So, as you're a part of the team Operation Stars, as people are watching this eSport League, why should people be rooting for your team?
If you heard our VC, there are no callouts. It is just us laughing and making jokes, and we just somehow win games.
There you go. So you guys are the fun, positive energy, good vibe team. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Awesome. I love it so much. I'm not shocked that Silver would lead a team like that. That is amazing. Spaghetti, thank you for jumping in the interviews today. Say goodbye to all of your fans.
Bye.
All right. Thanks, Spaghetti. All right. Thank you so much, Spaghetti. You're amazing. Before we take off today, I think we need to look at where the standings ended up and what our schedule is for next week. So here's the standings after all of today's matches. At the top, of course, we have regular gamers, and I did not update it, but Operation Stars as well, sitting at the 2-0. Zach, right now, if you had to choose, who would take it in a matchup versus regular gamers and Operation Stars?
That is hard to say, but you know what? The confidence of Spaghetti on that call, I think I'd go with Operation Stars.
All right. Well, we won't see it next week. They're not playing each other till week 4, but that will be pretty hype. Just underneath them is Fusion Falcons, Kraken Inc., sitting at 1-1, Renegades, and High Voltage. Not 0-20. Wow, we need a production team because I'm really screwing this up.
High Voltage is going to have a hard time recovering.
From an 0-20. Yikes, that's not good. Oh my goodness. So, again, we haven't talked much about the playoff format, but essentially how it works, only 3 teams make the playoffs. Mm-hmm. First seed gets a bye, meaning they don't have to play in the semifinals. They're automatically in the finals. So getting that first seed, whether it's regular gamers, Operation Stars, or maybe the 1-1 team wins 3 in a row and they take it, is huge. Yeah. And then second and third place semifinals. So you got to make top 3, which is pretty tough to do right now. Out of Fusion Falcons sitting at 1-1, and we have Kraken Inc. sitting at 1-1. Yep. Who's most likely to stay in third place, you think?
Oh, my goodness. Kraken Inc. is what my gut's saying. But I don't think I have any stats to stand by for that. But I think that third place, Kraken Inc. can pull it off, especially if that morale of the chat keeps coming through.
And what are you thinking about Renegades? We got High Voltage. Some tough losses today, sitting at 0-2. It's not impossible to make it to third. Sure. Based on the other teams, I think if the top teams keep winning and asserting their dominance on other teams, I think it's possible that third and fourth place could be tied up at 2 and 3 at the end of the day and have a tiebreaker to make playoffs. Yeah. So especially like that, or possibly Renegades or High Voltage win 3 in a row. Who knows? It's possible.
Yeah.
What do you think their percentage of making the playoffs is at this point for both teams? Give me a number.
Wait, say that again. What do you
percentage number for High Voltage and a percentage number for Renegades.
Oh my gosh. High Voltage, I'd say probably like 30 is like what my gut's saying. But the Renegades, like 12.
So you're giving more percent chance to High Voltage?
I think so.
Wow.
I think High Voltage has the possibility of grouping together this week, getting some practice games in together, and making sure that they can work with a little bit of
That's funny because I have the exact opposite percent.
Oh.
I would have said around 25% for the Renegades, 10% for High Voltage.
Okay.
But both teams really got to crawl their way back, and they need a win next week. And speaking of next week, let's take a look at what those matchups are. Maybe that'll help us to determine, how much of a chance they have to win next week. So our first game is Operation Stars versus Kraken Inc. Second game going to be Regular Gamers versus High Voltage. And game number 3, we're going to finish it off with Fusion Falcons versus the Renegades. Zach, what do you think is the match of the week just looking at these 3
Oh
right here?
my goodness. It's hard to say. Operation Stars and Kraken Inc. I'm looking most forward to, I'd say.
Really? Why is that?
I'm just excited to see how Operation Stars continues to function. I'm also excited to see if Kraken Inc. is able to pull off something crazy against Operation Stars. But what I would be most excited to see is Operation Stars and Regular Gamers both being able to pull off an undefeated record and then have to go against each other.
Oh, wow. That is a very big possibility. I'm actually looking at game 3 because I think it's very important for both these teams to take a win. I know Fusion Falcons already have a win, but if the Renegades do end up beating them, they're both at 1-2. That's where I'm saying it's very likely that one of these teams could tie for 3rd and 4th place, or the Renegades could overtake Fusion Falcons, maybe get into 3rd place themselves. Because if you're looking at it, Operation Stars, if they win,
Yep.
Kraken Inc. back to 1-2. Fusion Falcons, if they lose to Renegades, all 3 of them would be sitting at 1-2, and it'd be a very tight race. So I think that is really the match of the week to me, at least. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today. Zach, any last thoughts to the teams or to the fans out there?
Don't get cooked.
Don't get cooked.
That's it.
That's
it.
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
Well, we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. I hope you guys stay tuned next Sunday for week 3. All 6 teams going to have some hype matchups. Thank you guys for playing today. I had more fun today than I did even last week. And last week I had a lot of fun.
Dude,
so
it was crazy.
I'm digging this league. I'm appreciating all the fans. Appreciating all those people that are working hard in this league. Navy taking on some stats, and So Peachy doing some intros for us, and of course all the team captains putting in hard work to get their teams ready and all of that stuff. So we love you guys. We appreciate you. Zach, they'll see you next on Thursday, right? So,
I'll be there.
awesome. Thank you guys for a wonderful stream. Don't get cooked.
Stay off the hook.
Stay off the... hook. I was going to wait for